How? Welcome. Welcome to my tiny tube. I'm Standing Turtle. I'm Heyoka, empath. I just like having these little talks on the way I feel about things, and the crows are crowing. Heckler and Jeckler. They're more Heckle and Jekyll than Heckle and Jekyll. But a lot of people don't know who Heckle and Jekyll are. A couple of old crows I used to hang out with when I was a little kid. Always hung out in an Imaginarium. The world of an Imaginarian. My imagination stations. It's always nature. We always lived on the outskirts. How? Welcome. They're coming in closer. I like a crowd sometimes. So, I'm on day 4 of a pretty gnarly headache. And so it's making me crabby. I'm trying really hard not to be crabby. It's making it easy for me to be crabby. It's not making me crabby. Nothing makes me do anything. I am a spirit that is autonomous, and I have all the free will to choose on how I feel. But oftentimes I hurt so much. I'm in so much physical pain that anything that hurts my feelings, anything that bruises my ego, gets extra set off quick. So I have to be extra mindful to not take out my pain on anything else. It's bad karma. You can't do it. You know? I had a life mentor once tell me when I was quitting smoking. I gained a lot of weight when I quit smoking. You know, I found my love for food. I ate my feelings a lot. I still do, I just do it in more moderation. And the food I eat is cleaner and more healthy. You know? I mean, you can go a long way with strawberry shortcake, even without the strawberry glaze, you know? You know, it doesn't have to be big and robust to elate your vibration, raise your frequency. That's what food does, you know. Memory food, memory taste. They call it comfort food. You know, when people get sick, they eat the chicken noodle soup. Thought it was one of mine. It's not. And it's not really so much the chicken noodle soup that is so nurturing, that fixes, you know, the ailment. I believe it's the care that someone took to prepare the soup, the fact that somebody took the time to make you soup with the intention to make you feel better. I think that's what people carry on with them whenever they get sick, and then they want soup. They want that care. When I get sick when I was a little kid, I was like Bender on the Breakfast Club. I always identified as that character in that movie. Mom threw a can of soup at me one time. Here, warm it up. Chicken soup for the soul right there, y'all. See, she didn't like me. She didn't understand me, and she didn't like... She just didn't understand me. She tried to like me. People try to... It's weird because as soon as the crows started, I'm not allowed to be in a bad mood today. It's weird. As soon as that song came on and my vibe started dipping down with that song, the crows came in, started crowing, and then the song changed. They said, no, you ain't gonna go that way. Talk about something else. Talk about your anger issues. Go back and talk about that. Okay. Alright, I've been mad a lot in life, cause justifiable, unjustifiable, it don't matter. I've had a lot of anger in life. I am people used to call me Marge. Oh look, Marge is just mad again. Ooh, cause I get so twisted up. And like Christopher Farley, you know, I was a little fat kid that just, oh look at her, twist her up and watch her go and see what she does, until I break something that you like. Because every time I do, I feel it hurts me. So I can't get mad anymore. I can't get mad at anything. And I get frustrated. And the first thing I do when I get frustrated is I get mad. So I've been outside a lot today. Just because I feel that way Mom don't need to know that I feel that way. It don't do her no good to know that I'm just like, oh, doing the same thing every day. I need to have a different day. You know? I love my life now. Although sometimes she gets in a mindset of, we got a good relationship now. We ain't always had a good relationship, man. She used to leave us in the car after freaking go have breakfast with her boyfriend, and then forget the wait, an hour and a half later. Here, kids, here's some toast. I mean, we were like the poster child of, So I know the vibration of the mom that cares more about the man than the children. You see them in the news. I just made it. I just made it through up into adulthood, and taught myself to learn everything I can to take care of myself because I knew a very long time ago ain't nobody else was gonna. Ever since I was a little girl, nobody ever took care of me. I taught myself how to ride a bike when I was 4. They gave me a bicycle with training wheels on it. I don't want no baby wheels. I'm not a baby. I can ride a bike without no baby wheels. So I went in the garage, got a wrench. That was the beginning of my mechanic days. My days of a mechanic. I can fix it. Just give me a shot. I can fix it. Let me try. I can fix it. Oh, you're just a dumb girl. You're just a girl. You can't fix anything. I fix things all the way up. And then back down again. Then I break stuff too. That's the thing. I'm full spectrum. I break less than I fix. I don't know how that works actually. It's a pretty day. I am gifted. See, these are the gifts that I'm given, the graces that I'm given. I'm still get to be around nature. I just don't get to go out and do everything I want to do when I want to do it. Like my shirt? It's not true. I don't follow Fluffy Shark anymore. I haven't followed Fluffy Shark in years. My shirt's like practically brand new because I only wore it like maybe less than 10 times. Yeah, this is how I connect with people because I try to connect with people in my community. Hi, I'm Marge. Hi. Want to be, hi, hey. People aren't warm and receptive. I try and connect with people on the interwebs. So, like, I see something, I'm in alignment with that. I can get on board with that. I try to communicate with them, and at some point, people are just opt out of me. Like, okay, that's cool. As soon as they opt out of me, I just don't want to try no more. Well, that's most of the occasion. Sometimes people I care about, I really put in a lot of effort. But then ultimately, they opt out too. So now, after we brush teeth, I'm like, all right, Mom, I'm going to go outside and talk to nobody. But as I say this, there's a feather that's floating down. So I'm never talking to nobody. You know what I mean? And a dragonflies come in, And I'm always reminded that freaking this world is as small as the world sometimes feels. That we aren't ever alone, and that when we feel certain kind of ways, that you got to remember that feelings are like energy, and that you got to go with the flow, and you don't get stuck in the way that you feel, good or bad. Just okay, yeah, this is cool. Just keep everything kind of even keel, because emotions and stuff are like a heartbeat, and if you get Google or GoDuckGo or whatever browser, just heartbeats. There's a woo, there's a big old wave, and then it comes down. Here's the baseline. It's a big old wave, and then it comes down below the baseline, and it comes back up, and there's a second wave, and then doop, down, and then it squiggles off. Okay, and that's how life goes. It's like something happens, and then you got to mind the dip, and then there's another wave of a reaction to what happened in life, and then it kind of levels out. And the more stimuli you add to your life, some people like function up here all the time. Well, yeah, you got all the money in the world. You go around and do whatever you want. You don't got to think about no consequences about your actions ever. I would frickin' float around up there too. That's all ego land. That looks like there's advantage. It's a reciprocal. It's actually the lowest vibrational frequency there is. People that only care about themselves, We can't, we should be getting $1,200 checks every month. I read an article today. A freaking ship burned out. I hope all the ship burns out. I don't freaking care. Just all the wars are made up anyway. Maybe all the money, we could all have $1,200 checks, for everybody, No matter what your age is, you know, not just for adults, kids too. Everybody's the same, you know, everybody is supposed to be able to have the same future, right? Everybody, why can't kids have $1,200 a month from the they're already paying taxes on the toys and video games and shit that they spend money on. But the control freaks, nope, do it how I say, do what I mean, do what I say, not what I mean. So yeah, the assault ship USS Bonhomme Richard is on fire at her home port in San Diego. The blaze could set the U.S. Navy's plan to modify its 10 assault ships to double as lightning carrier. What the fuck is a lightning carrier? You're gonna. All the military conflicts are made up. It's chess for rich, greedy white men. The only threat is the threat that they say in their mind, and that is, oh no, I'm an old man now and my penis don't work no more. The ladies don't like me. My glory days are over. They agree. They so agree. So the blaze broke out Sunday morning. 18 sailors have been transferred. That's okay, because all their medical care, it's all free. Everybody else, they got to pay a gazillion dollars, you know, at the doctors, and it's everything's on us for them. So they'll be fine. A little smoke inhalation, they'll be good. It's the 6th of the Navy's 8 Wasp-class assault ships. So it was commissioned in 1989. She spent years just sailing from Japan back and forth. Hey guys, week in Japan, let's go. It's on Uncle Sam. You know, what goes on what happens on TDY stays on TDY. Gain away the whole thing. Because it's all about chasing sensations and doing what you want in life, because fuck humanity, right? So she spent years just sailing from Japan back and forth, returning to San Diego in 2018 for a multi-year refurbishment and modernization costing $250 million. We could all have checks for $1,200 a month. See that? I gotta let the dog out. Everybody's all extra sensitive, and so it's okay. It's good. Yeah. Everybody needs outside time to ground. So yeah, $250 million for a boat, for them to refurbish a boat that keeps us safe. I don't know if you guys know. I read. I don't know what's going on, because I never ever believe what any outside source said. I get little bits here and there and kind of put a puzzle together with the bits I get from all over, collective data. I'm like an esoteric Sherlock Holmes. So never believe, because I always wondered who I always looked at the back of the books and read the small print and wondered who the people were and how they determined on what went in the books and what made it true or not. I always ask the hard questions. That's why people don't like me. I ask the hard, tough stuff. I get the main vibe of what everybody's thinking in a room, and I say it. And people are like, fuck, how'd she know I said that? Well, because it's common sense, and most people think the same shit. I'm just the one that says it out loud. And then when I say it, people go, ooh, damn. And most of the time, I'm the asshole, but they're all thinking the same shit anyway. I keep seeing monarch butterflies. I read the totem of that. Go check out the totem of that, what that means when you see a monarch butterfly. It made me feel better about things. But I've been moving a lot extra, because that's what you do, man. I can't just freaking lay there and be mad and because everything hurts and my life ain't going the way that I want it to do, and I'm so mad. What am I gonna do? No, I gotta get outside. I gotta get moving. I gotta, take the next good orderly direction. Artie, no. Thank you. Love you. I gotta keep it balanced because it's like I'm like no, but love you. Always end up with a positive. Always, all day long. I'm like stop. Like Benny got into something right when Mom wasn't paying attention, and I was just like, I slammed the door. I flashed, and I was just like, I can't have 1 hour. And then I'm like, get out of that mindset. I was gonna do a talk in there. I'm like, nope. Get your ass up. Get outside under the tree and talk out there. Yeah. Because it don't matter what's going on in my world or in my head, what I think about. It's nobody else on the outs. It's nobody else's. They don't know what's going on. So, you know, you got to meet people where they are. I try to. I'm not always good at it. But I see this bullshit, about the fraud, waste, and they just waste money, and it's the typical. It's for your own good. These are the ones. These are the same like people that got told this, and then they grew up saying the same thing to everyone else. You know. But I believe in the stars and the astrology, and I believe that at the end of this year, calendar year. Christmas is right here. I mean, it's just gonna be right here, you know. I don't know. The world is never. I've never been really a part of the world anyway, so it's just weird to see more people not a part of the world. You know. So I guess in exclusion, there's inclusion. The inclusion and exclusion. That's funny. I don't know, maybe more people are gonna get sensitive like me too. I'm hypersensitive, man. I know my schedule. I know all the dog schedule. I know Mom's schedule. I know all the neighbors' schedule. I know the garbage. I don't, I don't want to. I want to go live on a mountain and know my schedule. I don't want to be in charge of stuff and be like, dude, the idea of being like a manager. My brother's only Liam. He's a control freak, dude, but he's also a linear thinker. See, control freak equals linear thinker. I am not a linear thinker. Mom always says about how I fucking hate that I sound like Forrest Gump when I say that, but it's the truth. Because I fucking hate that Hanks guy. He's like, ugh, I don't like that. Ugh, or his stupid fucking kids, man. That dude. Bosom buddy, this bitch. Artie, come on, good boy. Say something nice. I love you, Artie Pants. Artie Pants. Handsome, handsome Artie Pants. I love you. Good boy. Gotta keep it even keel. Because somebody might think you're a fanatic or you're really angry or something. That's why I always just kid about shit, man. Because people like to say, I stand barefoot all the time. It sucks though, because then I gotta go in and get a jug of water and freaking wash my feet off. Because I'm crawling to bed. So I can't just go hop in the freaking shower because people like to put me in my place. Oh, they teach me every day. They teach me what else I need to do to fucking persevere in life. And you know what? Whatever they dish out to me, they're going to get it back. They probably already got it back. I just don't get to see, and that's probably better. I don't need to see. I don't need to see what other people's karma. Because then I might enjoy it. And then that's bad karma. God damn. I don't even get to be spiteful. Are you kidding me? Damn it. I got to meditate, stayed about an hour. I was less than an hour 15, hour 13, somewhere around there. But today it was Lillian Eden. I listened to one whole one and then it started in on the second one. And then I was like, all right, I need to get Mom dinner. Come out of it. Soul, come back into your soul sack. Ground back in. So, how long have I been running my mouth? Alright, Artie Pants. Make sure he doesn't hop the fence. I don't like running after him through the neighborhood. That was a nightmare, like the first several months that I had to figure that out. I'm slow at stuff. Artie Pants. Good boy. Good boy, Artie. It's funny, all three of my boys, their markings, Tucker is the middle, and then Artie has the left wing and Benny has the right, or vice versa. I never remember, but because they're all beagles, and so if I get them to lay next to each other, I have a couple pictures somewhere in my 40,000 photos on my cloud, of data that they let me tap into whenever I feel like, but they own it. Just pay me for my shit. You can have it. It's all my creative stuff, but every time you put in an ad, psh, $50. Give me the free will, my life ain't that rad, It ain't that, I mean, they take our data and sell it. They might as well give us a cut, right? Right? Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? You think we could get them to do that? You think you could get them, the greedy greetertons of Greedyville all over USA to share more of what they got? It was cool. Ricky Javaris, or his talk, he does a good boy talk. Good boy talk. He does a talk on Sundays. He used to do it more often, but then the pubs opened up. So, what do you do? But that's his social hour. That's cool. I just am not a big drinker, but that's my stuff. I don't. Whatever people do that they can, I'm jealous of that, man. I wish I could drink. Sometimes I wish I could freaking wake up at 5, day drink, and then pass out and see how many times I can get drunk in one day. But there's no spirit in that. It's okay, baby. It's okay, baby. I keep telling them about the swamp cooler. I love the swamp cooler. Yeah, the next place we'll have a swamp cooler with lots of fans. I'm like the Rube Goldberg of alchemy, of how to keep things cool and comfortable in the least minimal conditions, or I guess however, depending on how you look at it. But life is pretty good today when you stay in the side of gratitude, and that's the bugger part that I forget sometime. Ooh, I just got my Indeed job notifications. See, maintenance specialist. You see the grunts, the worker bees, the people that break their back every day and do the work, $16 an hour, right? Then you have the power operations manager. There's a bee trying to land on me. In Folsom, remote work available. They pay themselves $138,000 to $170,000 a year. Why? Why is there such? Oh, because you're paying for one homeboy's ego. The other guy's just trying to freaking feed his family or provide, for himself in some kind of capacity. I could go work at the California Department of Managed Healthcare. They'd pay me $5,000 to $8,500 a month with remote work available. See, it's just not fair, man. It's just this is just insane to me. Oh, an IT specialist, check out this pay range. 38,000 to 129,000. Oh my goodness, which is it? They always give me low. I never get the top end of that shit. I think it's cuz I'm a gay chick. I don't know. Maybe it's the dimples. Maybe they're jealous. Who knows? Information technology specialist, Office of System Integration. What is even the fucking Office of Systems Integration? What is that even? It's just another bros club that somebody made so that they could purge finances like this out of taxpayers' pockets instead of giving it back to the taxpayers, see? The gig is up. This is what I research all day long. Why do you pay yourself? Because you're paying for their ego. And you're paying for their... And now, it's like, now you don't even... Now you don't even gonna get the college experience anymore, so you don't gotta pay for the teacher's ego, no more. You don't gotta pay, and then all the teachers' kids, they don't gotta pay for education. That's all free. It's all a racket, man. It's all who you know, what you know, how you look, how you fit in, how you play the game. I fucking hate it all. So I'm gonna go live on a hill in nature and make pet furniture and edible can of cookies, karma cookies, and go around and take pictures of people if they want me to, with permission. I always get consent. I don't just take people's pictures, You know? Always give credit where credit's due. Huh? Just try and add to the world sometimes, because Lord knows I've taken away plenty in life. I have. I still can. I mean, sometimes I get so blissed out because I don't gotta put up with bullshit, and as soon as I go out in the world and I hit bullshit, and I'm just like, ah, ha, ha. Yeah. So I gotta put, I'm extra extreme, so I gotta try extra hard to freaking just always. I mean, because I get excited. I get passionate about stuff. I get fired up, excited, and people get scared because they're fearful people. So, my whole life, I ain't ever been allowed to be me. I've always had to keep it down. I never got to be full bore Marge, and now I think just my. Hope you have a rad evening. Peace.